Well, at the very least, I might have found a new good place to stand and vlog from. At the very least, what we've done today, we've achieved this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today we are heading on out. I was going to be filming a video today, and I'm not going to be filming it now. I think I've taken on too much today, and it stabbed me in the face, quite frankly, because I'm just not in the mood. And to be honest, like, long-term viewers are probably... I go through this all the time, don't I? When I take a couple of breaks, take a break from the main channel for any extended period of time, then it always gets harder for me to rejoin it again. Because the last video I filmed was, like, proper video for the main channel, was the companion one, which was filmed like 2 or 3 months ago. 2 months ago now. A brief aside there, I just saw someone's dog just jumped up someone, like friendly, kinda, jumped up them, and then the person, like, who owned the dog walked up to him and was like, oh, I'm sorry, pushed it down. Tell it off. If you don't want it to jump up people, then tell it off. And I think that that kind of encapsulates the kind of mood I'm in today. An angry mood, where I'm angry at the world, and that is not one that I want to film videos with. I'd set up the camera. I spent literally about an hour or so finding a good place in my room, like doing video tests and stuff, trying to find a good place to sort out the lighting, and I think that place is a good place to stand. I think it's better than my bed. Now I've taken my board down, it's a bit boring, my bed. I've moved the posters around a bit to make it a little bit more interesting, and not just a blank wall, but otherwise it's still a bit boring, you know. So I spent a good amount of time readjusting all of that kind of stuff, and then I was just like, sat down, bullet point in the video, and I was like, this is a shit video, isn't it? You're just making another shit video. Like, I'm not being funny, but house hunting is pretty fucking common sense. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I'm not in the mood to film it. I'm just kind of angry with the world. I think I accidentally walked into an argument on Twitter, and I shouldn't have walked into it. I let myself, like, stoop to that kind of level where people get into an argument and stuff. It's when people talk about things and they think that they know it all. They literally know every single thing about a scenario possible, and they don't. And I walked in and I'm like, right, look, okay, this is why you're wrong. And then, or they make some kind of outlandish claim that they haven't really thought about. They're like, oh, this, and it usually pivots around, like, the legal system in some kind of way. And they were going on about, like, what they were essentially saying was the legal system should be guilty until proven innocent, not the other way around. To which I highlighted that claim, and then fucking just ages of it's very rare that I allow myself to get into arguments online, and when I do, I always leave feeling angry at the world. I shouldn't have made the comment I did. It was very foolish. What the? There's just a desktop computer just chilling outside there. As you do. But yeah, so in other news, basically, I'm not in the mood to film a video. I'm not confident in the idea that I was going to film. It's going to be fun or interesting in any way, shape or form. I just can't do it, basically. So far today, I've already sorted out my daily vlog and stuff like that. I posted the photos that I took yesterday. I figured out what I needed for dinner. What I need for dinner is a pizza, and I don't have a pizza, so that's currently where I'm going. Now I'm heading off out to go and get myself a pizza. I thought about having other things. I was like, I just can't be arsed. I'm having one of them days. One of them days. It happens like maybe once or twice a year where I feel like I need to reevaluate my entire life. Like, I just scrolled back on my blog and I'm like, let's see, because I kind of want to write a blog post. I'm probably going to write one when I get home. But I scrolled back and looked at all the other times that I've gone through this kind of phase and this kind of mood, and all the blog posts I wrote at that time. Like, what I'm saying is, this mood isn't an infrequent one. It happens semi-regularly where I just get a bit like, like, what is the point? This isn't even good. You know what I mean? And it means I can't film videos. I just legitimately can't. So the main channel is going to have to sit and wait for a bit. I'm going to readjust what videos I've planned. This guy here. I'm just going to have to take. Let's go. I don't know, I know I'm waffling. I really do know I'm waffling. Should we just talk about my day so far? You see what I mean? My mind is all over the place today. I just don't know what's going on, basically. Can't concentrate at all on anything. So how am I going to film a video that I haven't even properly planned yet? Can't even chuffing well film this one, and I never plan these. I got up, had myself a toasted fried egg sandwich, which is very nice, and I sat watching some Jezza K while I was sorting out my photos and my daily vlog. I then got dressed, had a shave, got ready, sorted out my camera, tried to find a good place where I could like balance the lighting and an interesting background. The problem is my walls are very beige, so it's quite difficult to get a background that's relatively interesting. Also, what I've noticed as well on my camera is I've had the setting on like neutral colour tones instead of like auto or vivid, so half the photos I've been taking, I have noticed it, to be fair, look very, I thought it was just a Canon thing though, look very like bland, like the saturation's down or something, so I fixed that. So now photos should look more representative of the colours of the world. It's now on auto, so it'll manage it for me. So when I do a landscape photo, which are the majority of my photos recently, it'll actually be landscape colours instead of neutral. Why did I put it on neutral? I must have actively put it on neutral at some point. I can't remember why or when. But I found a corner where the background was okay and the lighting was okay, which is half the problem. All the light comes in from one side of the wall, and the wall opposite where the light is coming in is the most boring of all the walls. So once I was finally ready to film my video, I then started planning it, and I realised that the vast majority of it was going to have to be like ad-libbed, made up on the spot. Realised that I didn't really have the energy or the mental capacity to do that today. Got like depressed, sat for a bit, not depressed, sat for a bit, messing about with like trying to lengthen it out, trying to plan it better, etc. Finally giving up, trying to figure out what I wanted for dinner, realising I needed a pizza, haven't got a pizza, so I thought, I know, we'll go out, try and clear my head and go and get a pizza. I was going to get the bus, but there hasn't been a single bus yet, so it looks like I'm walking to town. I want to go to M&S. I'm going to get my pizza from Sainsbury's, but Dad recommended a meal deal thing that they do in Marks and Spencer's every now and again, where they do a steak and some extra stuff, and it's really nice. And I've had the steaks and they are very nice for a tenner. So I'm like, well, Laura's coming next weekend, I'm looking for a meal idea to cook. That might be it. So I'm going to see if they've got it, basically. So yeah, that's why I'm heading into town. I don't want to go anywhere else except Marks and Spencer's to see if they have some steaks on offer. And then I'm going to get in theory I'll get a bus up to Sainsbury's, because I can get one from town, although it doesn't seem very likely because of, well, there still hasn't been a bus that's gone past me. But it's the 1 and 2, which they're more reliable. And yeah, that's that really. I'm probably going to go back later and write a blog post, try and get this mental storm up here on paper. I haven't seen a single bus going in the direction I want today. They're all going this way. Another thing that annoys me, you know when you're walking behind someone and you're faster than them, you go to overtake them, right? And by all means, that's fine. By all means, that's fine. Overtake. Unless I'm faster than... I need to get into the habit of bringing my spare camera batteries with me, don't I? Battery in, and I'm back home. I've got to pack all this away. I just shimmied it out the way so I could get all my stuff. Why did I put it... No, I moved it out of the way of the window, that's why I put it there. What I was saying was, like, you know when you're behind someone and you're walking faster than them and you go to overtake them, right? There is nothing more annoying than being the person behind both of those people that just were like the slow person and the person behind them that thinks they're faster than that person. You're approaching both of them. The person who thinks he's fast isn't fast. He goes to overtake, I go to overtake, all at the same time, and oh, God, that drives me mad. People think they're really like quick walkers, and I just storm past them. I was taking out all of my venting all of my frustration out on the roads of Bristol as I stomp around, full strides. But yeah, anyway, I'm back now, got my pizza. See, that's what I've done to the wall. I've just moved those in a bit. Yeah, but that's where I was going to have the camera, which I think is pretty well. There. It's about a pretty good idea because you get like a more light, and the background, to be fair, looks a bit dark, so I have to put the light on. But yeah, like I say, not in the mood to film a video. To be fair, I'm not really in the mood to daily vlog either. As you can probably tell by like how bad, how little sense I'm making, how ranty I am. Right, what I'm going to do then now is I'm going to pack everything away because it's in the way, and then I'm going to organise everything. I think that's also a thing. Like, I'm in the middle of a lot of jobs. Like, I was in the middle of that last night. I was in the middle of preparing the video. The room's a mess, etc. All of these little things get to you as well. It's always good to have a nice, relaxed space. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack everything away, and then I'm going to digitise my boards. So I've got that all organised and planned. I'm going to plan blogs, plan daily videos as much as possible, and then after dinner tonight, I'm going to be watching Netflix and stuff. After dinner tonight, I'm going to be casually planning videos, planning blogs, all of that fun stuff. Come Tuesday, I will start doing work that isn't thingy related. God damn. Right, let's get on with it. And it's time for me to get going, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9 o'clock, but I'm going to get going anyway. Annoyingly, do you know how I was singing the praises of this Trello stuff? Right, this Trello application thing. It's a web application, right? Which is useful when their site is up. Their site is now up. You bastards. You made me look lazy. Literally been trying this since dinner. Oh, fuck. Well, does that mean I can now update it on my phone as well? I didn't want to do any work on it on my phone because I didn't want it to overwrite this. Oh, bloody, they've got their service back up and running now. It was down. I look lazy. So now that's what I'm going to do. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to start on my daily vlog, and I'm going to do this before bed. Probably go to bed at about 11 so that I can watch something. Watch probably The Killing in bed. Before work tomorrow. What is good tomorrow? Oh! Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. We're at work. I've got to hopefully fix the problem that I introduced into the system. Assuming that the other teams are in a position to help me finish that. Because I'm 100% reliant on their stuff working before I can do my stuff. In fact, mine isn't even a problem. The only problem is that their stuff isn't there yet. As soon as their stuff's there, it's not an issue. But then after work, I'm going to go shopping. Why didn't I go shopping today? You were in Sainsbury's. Because tomorrow is shopping day. So tomorrow we're going to go shopping. I've got to write my meal plan. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I haven't written a blog post today. I miss Laura. I want Laura to come down. So lazy. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to get going. Because of all of that stuff tomorrow, like I said, we're going shopping, then get back, probably end the video as soon as I get back in, because then I've got to have a shave and stuff tomorrow night. And then Tuesday can be normal stuff again. We're picking a restaurant as well for when for my birthday and stuff. I'm actually really looking forward to my birthday this year. I don't normally look forward to my birthday, but it's going to be a good one. Mainly because I get my own present. It's kind of a birthday present, even though I bought it myself entirely. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to at the moment. It's my cars, my wheels and stuff. Oh, I'm going. What a waste of a day. I'll be on my 4th cup of tea now as well. I do really fancy a cup of tea though, so let's do that.